Have you ever known you have value, but were stuck on what to sell and how to sell it? Hi, I'm James Barnett. I attended a training for 3 days about masterclasses. I was struggling with knowing what to sell and how to sell it. I felt stuck. It's not fun feeling stuck. Clarity results from having a proven structure. Many of us get flooded with options, second guess ourselves, and try to think our way into confidence, but that mental noise keeps us frozen. Have you ever met someone and recognized them as the leader you were waiting for? I heard of Dr. Tuby Akinlosotu because she was my group leader on one of those 3 days in the training about masterclasses. So from the very beginning, I haven't seen Dr. Tuby as anything other than a leader. From there, Dr. Tuby reached out consistently. Real leadership is consistency showing up when most people disappear. Most support is hype in the moment and silence afterward. So people end up alone with their notes and no momentum. How many of you have attended trainings where you learned something, but you didn't have a place to apply it with real feedback? Dr. Tuby has a weekly group session on Wednesdays. I attended two of those sessions, including one that featured a TEDx speaker coach. Implementate, Implementation accelerates when you're in rooms where your message gets sharpened. Without an environment that pulls action out of you, it's easy to collect information, do nothing with it, and call that progress. Have you ever wondered whether a mentor truly cares about your results or only about delivering content? I've noticed that Dr. Tuby cares about people getting the results they're after. Dr. Tuby invited me to attend her Command and Convert Masterclass, and I've attended it twice so far. The marker of a great teacher isn't more information, it's better outcomes. Many trainings leave people impressed but unchanged because there's no conversion pathway and no accountability to use what you learned. Have you ever watched something work even though it goes against what you thought would work? The most valuable lesson I learned from Dr. Tuby's masterclass wasn't the content specifically. It was that something I wouldn't expect to work keeps working. Results are the greatest revealer. If something keeps working, it's worth studying. We can get attached to our assumptions and opinions, and that attachment blocks us from copying what produces sales. How many of you have attended a long training and drifted away, even if you wanted to stay focused? I wouldn't expect that people would stay present during Dr. Tuby's entire masterclass, but they do, and they're enjoying it too. Engagement isn't luck, it's engineered. Many presentations are built like information dumps, so attention fades, energy drops, and people mean to rewatch later, but never do. How many of you have been told to keep it short because people don't have attention spans anymore? Dr. Tuby's master classes are not short. There's the general section, which is at least 4 hours. Then there's the VIP section, which is at least another hour. People don't hate something being long, they hate something being irrelevant. The world rewards shallow snippets, so it's easy to believe depth won't convert until you see a masterclass that holds attention because it's built with precision. Have you ever noticed that when something is truly compelling, your attention is captured and time no longer matters? Dr. Tuby's masterclasses keep getting longer too. The last one was 6 hours, and the next one might be longer than that. When value is real and momentum is guided, something being longer can mean that it's stronger. Many creators rush, use slides, and talk fast because they're afraid people will leave, so they accidentally create the exact experience that makes people leave. How many of you want to do a masterclass that doesn't only educate, but also entertains and converts? Not only do people stay present for the entire masterclass, They also book calls with Dr. Tuby at the end of it. And from those calls, the results are that Dr. Tuby keeps getting 6 figures in sales from each masterclass. Conversion happens when the experience builds trust, desire, and a clear next step without pressure or confusion. Too many masterclasses end with vague invitations like message me if you want, and then people hesitate, overthink, and the moment passes. Well, you like to stop guessing and start studying what consistently produces 6 figure outcomes. So it's worth studying what Dr. Tuby is doing. I wouldn't expect it to work, but it keeps working. If you want uncommon results, you study uncommon execution and see what you can apply. Many people don't want to copy, and they stay stuck in trial and error instead of modeling what's proven. Have you ever experienced what it's like when someone opens a door for you, where their platform becomes a catalyst? A rising tide lifts all boats. Dr. Tuby has found a way to include me in her masterclass to talk about what I offer. As a result, I've created a new offer that previously I had only been thinking of doing. Exposure is powerful, and alignment is priceless. The right room can turn an idea into an offer. When you build alone, it's easy to keep thinking about doing it someday because there's no moment that calls you forward. What if testimonials weren't only something you receive, but something you give as a way to build relationships, credibility, and momentum? It feels good to see the possibilities of being included in with what other people are doing. And why not? Anyone could benefit from giving and receiving testimonials, including speech formula testimonials like this one. The fastest growth happens when you're visible in rooms that value contribution. Many people stay isolated, trying to do everything alone, and they miss the compounding power of collaboration and being part of a winning ecosystem. Maya Angelou said, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Simon Sinek said, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And I say, when you build a masterclass that makes people feel seen and shows them a clear path forward, attention stays, trust grows, and action becomes the natural next step. Attend Dr. Tuby's Command and Convert Masterclass, even if you have to take the day off from work so you can attend. Study what Dr. Tuby is doing and see if you can apply any of it to your business. Click the link to register for Dr. Tuby's Masterclass and discover what is possible for you and your business.